Hello everybody, and welcome back to episode 19 of Let's Play Battlefield Vietnam. The current situation is this. We've infiltrated the American base because otherwise we stand no proper chance of taking out their ranks. We're dealing heavy damage to them, but they've struck back as well and they're on the verge of seizing that airfield. Nonetheless, we never had a natural advantage, so nothing's lost. So I'm going to allow them to seize that airfield, since I'd rather that they hold the airfield than the base that they currently have here. And I'm just going to sit here and wait, and camp, and wait, and wait. There's nothing better for me to do, so that's just how I'll do it. I still have lingering fears that my hard drive will end up full because of all that I'm doing now, because of this big old waste of time, so I'll try to be more austere with it all. So we'll take out that American soldier, hopefully. We don't have the range, so I'm gonna go right up to him. Wait, is he back up? Retard. So, where was I? Seizing the American base, if I remember correctly. So if we can do this, we stand a very good chance of victory. And for some reason the Americans aren't even spawning here. Nobody's dying, the combat isn't even taking place. It's rather silly, it's all very silly. I'm wondering, because I'm after killing quite a few Americans, and I'm not even in the first place though. Good old Chu Hu Ki is after coming even further than me. Although he just got capped, so we'll see how that goes. I'll demand some reinforcements, because I'm in desperate need of them. We've taken out this American base, which is good. They can no longer spawn here. So now it's just a matter of waiting, and waiting, and waiting. You can all listen to my soothing commentary as I do this. I'd like to get a book perhaps and do a little e-reading here, but unfortunately I don't have any handy. Because I'd gladly bring over the autobiography, well not the autobiography, but the official Vietnamese state biography of Ho Chi Minh. I have one, of course, in my house, as any good Vietnamese patriot ought to. But unfortunately it's all the way on my bookshelf, which I can't go to without leaving this base unmanned. And so I will have to take this man over here and his comrades over to the next plane of existence in order to capture the space. Fortunately their bullets can't do anything to my armor, so I'm just going to wait for them. I'm going to lure them over and hit them with the flamethrower. Okay, that looks dangerous. So they're trying to capture the helicopter, but it won't do them any good. Crap. So they are in fact hurting us quite badly. Although they haven't actually managed to take out my vehicle yet in any way, in any tangible way. But they've begun a multi-faceted offensive to try and recapture this base the second that I put it under threat. It won't be enough though, and that's what I'm going to show them right now. So that's another American that's bit to dust. Try and take this guy out as well. Meanwhile, the Americans continue their counterattack, but without any tangible success. I've done all I could to set that man on fire, but it really seems that physics conspires against me. Meanwhile, our men have captured the old airstrip. The American attempts have been confounded, so no wonder they're trying to take this place here. And of course, the men that they've diverted for this attack could have been used far more effectively at the airfield. But such is imperialist war fighting. The bullets are ricocheting off of my vehicle now. And you're attempting to take off with that helicopter, but rather pathetically. It's rather clear that they don't stand a chance. So now, with only a minute left, before this base falls to the glorious Vietnamese forces, I believe that I can safely reload and prepare for the next American offensive. And here it is. I saw the man, and here he's coming back with rockets. Oh shit. Oh fuck. So I need to capture another armoured vehicle. Otherwise, I am rather certainly screwed. Now, with a minute remaining until the American base surrenders, we are in a rather good situation to celebrate, I say. We can toast the glorious leadership of our nation, the government over in Hanoi that isn't fighting a single physical battle, but since I'm not allowed to say anything against them due to this being a totalitarian socialist state, I'm going to quite honestly and quite justly praise them for fighting the political battle on behalf of North Vietnam, on behalf of all of our people before the international community, in order to secure recognition for our brave struggle in the UN and everywhere else, for that matter. And now the Americans are about to die. Their base is on the verge of falling. And meanwhile, their bullets just cleverly, slowly ricochet off of the front of my armored vehicle. Isn't this just great? 4 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. And right on time. Now the Americans are finally bleeding points. But on the other hand, they've also brought their rocket launcher out against me. Well, I guess it all balances out, doesn't it? But it looks like I can't leave this place soon. Until my teammates start spawning here, I can't do anything. Because we need to hold this base to stop the Americans from recapturing it. Because otherwise they won't stop, they'll stop bleeding points, and we can't allow them to stop bleeding points. And fuck, I'm dead. So now, if the Americans don't capture this base in another 10 seconds, we have a chance. We have a good old chance. Otherwise, this is going to be a very long episode, and I'm not going to enjoy it, any of it. Fortunately, the stupid Americans are stupid. However, their attack continues, and I'm fighting it as a one-man army. I have no other choice. Because our boys are busy being retards over at the airstrip, pretending that they own the place. And in the meantime, the Americans are recapturing this base and doing some very unsavory things to me. Anyway, this is our advantage for now. This base is ours, and I'm going to get into one of these towers to try and man a machine gun and hold off the waves of Americans that are bound to start coming. Because when they do start coming, they don't stop coming. So we have to hit the ground running and shoot a few Americans. And how the hell did that happen? So the ladders in this game seem to be rather decisively broken. Not that it is my problem. Not a single bit. We have this place here, we have a nice little, we have a row of electric light bulbs. If anything, we should take a tour of this place. Look at the spoils that we have captured from the American imperialist pigs. First of all, we've captured this lovely wooden abode. this barracks for our men with a radio set of all things, so we can send personal messages to Mr. Lyndon B. Johnson about his mother. I'm sure he'd enjoy that. And we've captured a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 electric light bulbs. Many of our Vietnamese comrades in Hanoi couldn't even imagine such luxury. If anything, we should send them right back now for use in the party headquarters. Alongside this, of course, we've captured 2 run-of-the-mill armoured vehicles equipped with flamethrowers. They're quite low on liquid though, so they're not especially useful. And our attempts to capture that Chinook helicopter have been thwarted by the fact that the Americans keep clambering into it for no reason whatsoever, except to keep the rotors warm and stop the engine from stalling. Not for me to complain though, not for me to complain. We stopped the rotors once again. And now we're gonna take a bullet to the face as you do. But the Americans are on the verge of defeat. This is what I was hoping for, this is what I wanted, and this is what we're getting. The Americans are doomed. And now we witness their doom. We witness their demise at the hands of the Vietnamese army. Because now, the year's 1967, I forgot to mention that I think. And it looks like the successes of 1966 are going to be repeated all over again. And I am more than happy to see that happen. And there we are, a decisive victory against the operation launched by the Americans in Junction City. It took 2 episodes and a hell of a slogfest to take their base. It was an absolute massacre, and I don't know how many war crimes we committed there, and I don't even want to keep count. But anyhow, we've come out on top, putting a good beginning for 1967. This will give us some unique opportunities to press our advantage against the Americans as the Viet Cong. This is almost certain. And if you want to watch me press that advantage, you know what to do. Subscribe, leave a comment, leave a like, and continue to support the channel in every way that you can. Spread the word. Let people know that the Vietnamese Liberation War is ongoing, and that it's going to come to an end only when all the Americans are thrown into the sea, the South China Sea. Anyway, I've been the Nerd Gamer, and thank you very much for watching this episode of Battlefield Vietnam. Goodbye for today.